What if I told you that deep in Maryland's Black Hills, just 2 hours from DC, lies a forest so twisted, so haunted, locals refuse to go in after sundown? Tonight, I'm not just telling you a story, I'm living it. No crew, no backup, just me, my camera, and the legend of Ellie Kedward. Let's find out if the Blair Witch is more than myth. I spent months preparing for this. I sifted through faded newspaper clippings, court transcripts from 1785, and grainy reenactment footage. I plotted every reported sighting on my map, drove along winding back roads as twilight bled into night, and felt a growing chill with every mile. My GPS cut out near mountain crests. Cell service vanished like ghosts. When I finally reached the trailhead, the no trespassing sign was half smashed, its message rotted into mossy oblivion. Back in 1785, an Irish midwife named Ellie Kedward was accused of kidnapping children and left to freeze in these woods. By winter's end, every child who testified vanished without a trace. Parents packed their belongings and abandoned the town of Blair, convinced they'd unleashed something terrible. Fast forward to 1994. A little indie film called The Blair Witch Project turned this local legend into global terror. Most ghost hunters stick to abandoned hospitals or asylums. Not me. The Black Hills Forest is alive. Every tree seems to whisper your name. Every path branching off into deeper darkness, daring you to follow. The air here tastes stale, like a wound never properly stitched, and the wind carries the faintest hints of distant screams. I arrive at dusk. The sun dips below the canopy, and within minutes, darkness swallows everything. I pitch my tent next to a fallen oak. Locals say that oak marks where Ellie's makeshift gallows once stood. I lay out my gear: a night vision cam, high-sensitivity audio recorder, spare batteries sealed in plastic, and 2 lighters just in case. My palms sweat. Every snap of a twig sounds like footsteps closing in. 30 minutes in, I hear a low, guttural hum, like children chanting twisted lullabies. My hair stands on end. I press record on my audio device and play it back. The hum warps into something foreign, an unholy lullaby that seeps into your bones. Against my better judgment, I decide to follow it. With night vision goggles on, I trek off-trail. Branches scrape my jacket like fingernails on wood. Dry leaves crunch underfoot, echoing like small explosions. Then I see them. Dozens of crude stick figures tied to trees, each one unique, some human-shaped, others almost spider-like, each stake stained dark and weathered. A chill grips me as I realize I'm standing in a ritual circle. I turn to leave and realize my footprints have vanished, as if the earth itself consumed them. Panic sets in. My compass spins like a broken top. Then I hear whispers erupt around me. Leave, now. Soft voices chanting in unison. I bolt back toward camp, heart pounding so loud I fear the forest will follow. Back at camp, I build a fire. Sparks crackle and dance with smoke, casting jittery shadows on nearby pines. I grip my camcorder and scan beyond the flames. There, silhouettes flickering between trunks, more than one movement at a time. I zoom in. 2 pale eyes glow like lanterns, then vanish. Reviewing the tape, I catch a fleeting shape gliding between trees, impossible speed, limbs too long and bent at odd angles. The audio picks up a final whisper, softer but unmistakable. You'll never leave. I pack frantically. Every crunch underfoot feels like thunder. I sprint toward my car parked at the trailhead, but branches snatch at me like ghostly hands, tugging mats of hair and clothing. I scramble into the driver's seat, slamming the door as the engine roars to life. I made it out, but I brought something back. Look at this. Pause. It wasn't here before. Hold up stick figure talisman. That talisman is a reminder. Some legends are more than just stories. Since returning home, the woods haven't let me go. My dreams are haunted by that humming chant, and I still catch flickers of movement in my peripheral vision. Every creak at night sounds like a branch snapping outside. I'm posting the raw footage tonight with timestamps on screen. Brace for glitches at 3:14 and 6:47, moments that defy explanation. Watch with headphones and lights on. If you hear something behind you, pause and rewind to see what you might have missed. Join me Friday at 8 p.m. ET for a live breakdown. We'll dissect every frame, share theories, and maybe uncover the truth of Ellie's Grove. Pro tip: don't venture into the woods alone, and never ignore the warning signs scrawled on those sticks. Let's see what hides in the dark. Until then, keep your doors locked and sleep tight if you can. And remember, if you feel a chill brush past you when there is no wind, or see a shadow that shouldn't be there, that's when you know you're not alone. Ellie's Grove never truly releases its victims. Beware the wood's silent wind. Thanks for watching, where your fear meets the unknown and your imagination comes to life.